Okay, Nazar, what do you think? Shall we wait a bit more or can we get going?
I suppose we can get it started. Yeah,
Yeah, if people will be late, I guess they'll still understand what we're talking about.
or at
So, in
least they
case,
can watch the records.
yeah, sure, sure. So, in case if you don't know who we are, let me just briefly introduce ourselves. My name is Nick. I work as an advertising manager in Telega IoT. I'm today joined by Nazar. He's senior manager in our company. We've been working in Telegram marketing for quite a long time. I guess it's been 4 years already. And in this time, we collected a lot of useful information that can be helpful to you and to your business. So we'll make series of these webinars telling you those small insights of this market. Hope that you will find something useful. Today, we'll mainly concentrate on targeting and creating media plans in Telegram. My first question to you would be, have you worked with a Telegram already? Or it's going to be a first experience? Maybe someone from your colleagues worked with a Telegram. What was their experience like? I mean, you'll still be typing in chat. We'll have a question answer time at the end of the presentations. We'll be glad to answer any of your questions. If you have, by the way, just type in chat. We'll answer them at the end. Oh, I see that someone worked with a Telegram already. What was it like? Okay, we'll be getting responses from you. For the agenda here, we'll go through topics such as target audience. We'll show you how to choose proper and good channels in Telegram. How should you form your first advertising budget? Then we'll show you an example of a media plan, and then at the end you will see a small bonus from us. You already used our service. That's good. Good to hear. Target audience. So targeting in general, not just in Telegram, we can divide into different options, into main groups. How can you create portraits of your audience? The first would be an approximate portrait. That's when you know some basic general information about your customer. For example, where does he work at, his age, maybe his gender. Then it's already enough for make some assumption, but it would be way better if you have a detailed portrait of your audience. You know not only the gender or the work of your customer, but you also know what is he doing in his spare time, his hobbies. Is he traveling a lot? Is he using planes? Is he flying each week, or is he sitting home in front of computers, spending his spare time? How does he get to work using public transport, car sharing, maybe bicycle? All of this information would be required to make a good advertising campaign. That's the information about that targeting in general. If we would be talking about targeting in Telegram, it doesn't look the way that you used to see it in Instagram or Facebook. It is slightly different. So, unlike Facebook or Instagram, you won't be able to target directly audience by their location, gender, or age. But that doesn't mean that the targeting doesn't exist in Telegram. What you can do to find your customer here is, first of all, the most obvious one would be by the topic of the channel. So if you know that your product is connected with IT, for example, you've got courses selling software engineering, courses for software engineering, then probably your customer would be interested in this sort of channels that gathers information about software, programs, books, maybe some gaming channels. That's what I was saying about his hobbies. So you make those assumptions, go through those topics, and find eventually your end customer. The second option here would be by language of the channel. Of course, it's going to be hard if we're talking about English because English is the language that is being spoken all around the world. However, if we choose some Italian channels, for example, not necessarily Italian, that's just an example, then probably most of the audience in Italian speaking channels would be coming from Italy. Uh, that's an obvious one. And one small tip that I can give to you is that there are plenty news channels in Telegram that are dedicated to a certain area. For example, news of a particular city or country, like news of Mumbai, news of New Delhi, news of Moscow, or anything else. Uh, that's how you can also find audience if you need it from a particular city. The other thing here would be that's what you should do before you go to the targeting in Telegram is that's quite simple, and you have to use Google Analytics. If you haven't used it before, it's really simple. You just find the interest report there, then based on this information, you're ready to go on Telegram. And as I showed you before, using city names, using topics, using languages, you're trying to find your own audience. After you chose, after you find out the interest of your audience and you know how to target it, you'll have to choose good channels to advertise in. And Nazar will tell you more about it.
All right. Generally, we have three types of topics on Telegram. I say as a company, like I'm as a company, I have three topics, three audiences that I can target on Telegram. And the first one is targeted topic. It means that the audience of the channels, they're most probably interested in the product that you want to promote. So it is the best way to promote your channel. Then you can use also related topics. It's not directly the topic you promoting your product in, but most probably you will find some people that is interested in your product or anything. And there is a general topic, topics like movies, entertainment, memes, etc. Like everyone watches such channels. They follow such channels. So probably you'll find your targeted audiences in these type of channels as well. Mm. Next, I can give you an example. If, for example, we advertising coding online courses, our target audience will be male, female from 20, 35 years old, and the first target topics it will be all about the informational technology, IT jobs in IT, books and programs for software like Java, etc. Python, like everything that is related to that. You should focus on these targeted topics. Then you can add some related topics like gaming, education, language courses, maybe relocation, geography, or something like that. Also, you can add there some topics from general sort of channels, like I've said before, movies, news, entertainment. Uh, sorry. Entertainment, and other topics that you can find in the catalog of Telegram channels. I can give you an example how we worked with our client. It was also a platform that educational platform that were promoting their webinars about IT technologies, and we've spent together like $10,000, and they were looking for only the U.S. audience, so for the residents of the United States, and they gained like five or six contracts. So they earned about $20,000 from this U.S. audience only. And we also applied this strategy, like we use target topics, related topics, and general as well. So I can say that the results were quite good and the client is satisfied for sure. Yeah. And here we go to the important metrics of the Telegram channel, and I will try to explain you what we see here, what is important to us. First of all, it is for sure followers. That is important for us because it is very crucial in the meaning of promotion. How many users you want to get there by your advertisement, and the number of the followers. But more more crucial here, more important here is the engagement rate that we can see here. It is ER, and it is important because it only shows you how many people from the total number of subscribers, from followers, see the daily posts on the channel. So it is more important in my opinion. And basically on Telegram, ER should be from 8 to 25% in general. Yeah, it is normal one because not everyone reads news every day or follow them every day. So it is absolutely all right. And also what we can see here, it is CPM, cost per milli, cost per 1000 views. It does not affect anything, but it is just for your information, because CPMs in different topics differ. Like for example, in crypto topic, it will be around $50 or $60, and whereas in entertainment it will be $2 or $3. So it's just indicates you the CPM of the channel, and you can just compare it to its price and to its topic and make a decision if it is all right for you or not. So we go here to Nikita. Nikita will take the stage. Yeah.
Now that you know of important metrics on Telegram channels, using them, you will be able to calculate a test budget, the first budget for your ad campaign. How should you do this? So we made this quite simple formula that you can see on the screen. First of all, you will need to calculate the views, the estimated views on the publication. It is subscribers multiplied to engagement rate. Then, after you know the views, you can already calculate the estimated price for your advertising costs. It will be views multiplied by CPM divided by 1,000. We've got a whole article written about it. Later on, we'll send presentations to all of you guys, and you will be able to click this link and read an article on our website. Now I will show you how it's done on a particular example. So, for example, let us say that you've got a leasing company, right? And you're seeking for a channel with 10,000 subscribers in a topic cars or vehicles. What will you have to do to find out to find the fair price for advertisement in this topic? First of all, you'll need to multiply the 10,000 subscribers to engagement rate. This will give you 2,400 views, estimated views on the publications. Afterwards, using the formula that I showed you before, you're multiplying views on an CPM divided by 1,000, and now you can see that $20 will be an average price for the post in this topic. So if you go on in the catalog and seek for some cars related channels, and the cost there will be 40, 50, $60, you'll have to think twice or three times before you buy ad in this channel, because as you can see here, $20 is enough for you. What also have you should you look forward to and be aware of while choosing channels for advertisement? That's untrustworthy channels. So in Telegram, there are two main things how you can fake views and followers. Two main things how you can fake statistics of your channel. So on the screen right now, you can see an image that shows you two different graphics. The first one, the blue graphic, it shows how organically the channel should grow. It's got some uphills, it's got some downhills. It can depend on many factors. For example, over here, where you see the downhill, maybe the channel owner wasn't making publications for a day too. It's possible, so it's completely normal. But afterwards, he bought an advertisement and the channel started growing slowly but steadily. But on the red graphic, it looks really bad. It's obviously boosted followers on this channel. The spikes here, those uphills and downhills, they are telling us that over here he bought some bots for his channel. The channel started growing, but in Telegram it works this way that those bots they don't stay forever on your channel. So after a few days or even after a few hours, those bots they start to unsubscribe from the channel, and the views, not the views, the amount of followers is falling back. Then he's buying bots again, it's growing, and then it's falling back, growing and falling back. So it's really easy if you see this sort of graphic to understand that the channel was made out of fake views, fake bots that are not real people. There are not only boosted views, boosted followers. There are also boosted views that you should be aware of. On this graphic, we've got two diagrams. The red one shows how it normally should look like. When you make a publication in Telegram, most of the time, always pretty much, at first 1, 2, maybe 3 hours, it receives the main amount of views. So when you made a publication, then you as a subscriber, you receive a notification on your smartphone that there is a new publication being made. You open up your smartphone, you read this post, and that's how views are received. And also, it stays as the last publication on the channel. So this is why for the first 2, 3 hours it collects the most views. But here on the blue graphic, as you can see, the post was made. It received, let's say that here is 400 views, right? And afterwards, few hours are passed, and all of a sudden the graphics starts growing for no reason. That is probably showing us that the channel owner bought some boosted views on his publication. Then it goes back to the number that he had before. But this is an important thing that you should be aware of. Where can you get this type of information? You can either use our own system of analytics. It shows you everything, the total reach, the how long a post stayed on the channel. It will also contain the graphics that I showed you before, so that you can see how slowly were the views getting on the publication. Or you can use statistics of the Metro.io or take stats. Also, it depends what's. It's completely up to you. You can decide by yourself. Uh, One important thing that I have to mention for all ad campaigns, not necessarily in Telegram, but in general, is that before you want to run a certain ad campaign, you'll need to understand what can you receive back from it. It works pretty good if you're a marketing agency and you've got a client who is asking you, what will you give us if we give to you like $5,000? You'll have to give them something. And here we can provide you a media plan. You can either create it by yourself, collecting all this information manually, adding them to the Excel table, or you can work with one of our managers. He will give you all of this information for you. The table shows the user count, prices, format, views. It calculates everything, and you can provide this to your customer or to yourself if you need it. After you already ran an end campaign, then you'll need to make some analytics of how good did it go. And Nazar will tell you more about the analytics.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Nick. Let's move further. So after your advertising campaign is finished, it is over, you can check and track the statistics, get the report on your ad campaign. You can just download, export the like Excel sheet, so you can check the status of the orders, the posts itself, the prices that you paid for the advertisements. You can check also the views, the scheduled views, like how many views they suppose they should be. So you can check there also if your ad stayed in the feed of the channel the time it should stay there. So you get absolutely everything after your campaign is finished, except the clicks. You cannot get any data on clicks if you did not use any UTM links by third-party platforms. So we highly encourage you to use like Google Analytics or Bitly, something like that, where you can track your clicks from the ads, from the channels that you're promoting. Um, Also, what we can mention here, I guess that's it here. That's it here. Yeah, ad post views also in our system after your ad campaign is over. You can check how many views hourly your ads got. So I think it's a great feature. You can find some spots where, for example, the channel owner could um, make fake views. They boost the views on your ad, and you can just complain in our system, and you can just return your money back if there is some fraudulent or something. It's not a problem at all. Um, all right, what we got next? We've got screenshots of an ad post that you've sent there, that you promoted. I'll tell you that it is very convenient now when you can check it just in the system, not going everywhere, anywhere. You just check it, your screenshot. You can check the hyperlinks that you inserted in the text. Mm, Maybe a half of 6 months or 5 months ago, we didn't have this feature, and the managers of Telega.io, we all had to go to the channels, make the screenshots, send it to the advertisers, and it took a lot of time and effort to do that. Now it is all automatic, so I'm quite happy with it. It's a great feature in my opinion. You can just write down to the chat what do you think about it. Um, all right, let's go. Let's move further. How to increase the reach of upcoming campaigns. So there are 4 tips what we can do, but I can tell you more from my experience. And the first one is it is repeat publications in effective channels within a month or two. Also, you got the discount for these repeat orders. It is a series of posts at once. You can just order 3 or 2 posts in one channel and also get the discounts. Also, there are always new channels in the topics, in different topics that you can also choose and try out. Um, so, and the last one you can test new channels in similar topics. For sure, there are some tips I want to share with you. First of all, in my opinion, it's extremely important to use UTM links in your ad post in every channel that you buy ad in. It is extremely important to track the results, to track the conversion, and as soon as you see that any channel like give you some bad, awful results, you can just stop the campaign. You can complain, and you can just use your money in more efficient way. Mm, and the UTM links, they will give that opportunity to you. Also, what we can offer here is a feature, a master posts. That means you, for example, if you have a Telegram channel and you have a post that you want to promote, to share, to be shared with, you have some information, and you just can buy a mass reposts, mass forwards, and many channels will just forward your message in your channel to their channels, and so you can get the attention of the users, of the audiences in other channels that you choose. You can choose the topics and the budgets when you use this mass forwards feature. So what also I can tell you from my experience here is that I got a big client. It's a crypto exchange. Uh, Monthly, I think they spent around $100,000 for Telegram advertising promotion. And what we do there with them is that we buy ads in the same channels that show good results. We just constantly change the picture, the text, the links. We also try to attract them by some discounts or giveaways, whatever that can make them go to the website and sign up. So yeah, but I will not recommend to advertise in one channel more than, for example, um, three a month. It's all right. 3 or 4 ads in one channel in month. It's all right. It shouldn't be more than that, I guess. So I believe that. Mm, Also, what we can recommend to you is to use the unique links from your Telegram channel when you advertise. It's a very good feature that Telegram has itself. So just explore and find some articles about that, how you can use unique links from your Telegram channels and track the results. Um, yeah. Also, what we've got in our catalog, you can see here the tags, and you can also filter the channels in our catalog by these tags like new, favorites, or on discount. So you can find some new channels, new audiences for your product. All right, let's move further. I guess, I hope it is all clear. It's a little promotion of ourselves, of Telega.io, what we can give to you for a budget of $500. For example, it is a personal manager that is free. He will just discuss with you your campaign, your needs. He will try to come up with some ideas how you can promote your product on Telegram. He will create a list of channels that will be the most appropriate channels for your product, and will help. We'll try to check the placements in the channel, so if everything is fine or not. Yeah, I think it is a good one. It's just for free. Also, you will be notified when there is some changes in your campaign. I mean, you shouldn't do anything there. You just deposit the money for your campaign, and you just see how it works. You can track the analytics if you want. If you don't want, you can get the just ready analytics in the channels, and you shouldn't check everything. So I encourage you to use these packages. Just if you contact us, we'll try to help you and do our best. Also, I hope we've mentioned that everyone who listened to our webinar will get some bonuses from us, and it will be a promo code that you can use in your first order that you will make on telega.io, and it will give you 3% discount on the order. So I hope you will enjoy that a lot. And all right, there is the last stage of our webinar. We had some questions here. Nick, sorry.
Yeah, think the first question that in the chat was how to improve the channel to find advertisers. Well, that's a long question to answer. I'll try to make it shortly. There are too many criteria that you can get better at. First of all, that I have to mention is the amount of publications that you're making. It's an important tip that I can give to you. A lot of beginners in Telegram, they try to make as many publications as they can daily. So there are 10 publications each day. They don't collect many views, and the person doesn't really understand why it's not working. Um, After you worked on your channel, you added a good description. You're making proper publications. Like some of them are long reads. Some of them have contain humor inside them. Some of them might be links to some other resources, etc., etc., etc. After you worked on your channel, collected your first audience, when you add your channel to the catalog, if you will be working with us, uh, we've got an inside rating in our system that is helping you out to promote your channel and get it up higher in the rating of our system. If you will be in the top of the system, people will see that. People will see that you've got good engagement rate, good CPV, and advertisers, they will definitely choose your channel to promote it. Nazar?
Sorry, pardon me, my mic was off. Um, yeah, I think you're done with the first question, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, all right. The next question was where can I find the channel ER information in Telegram? So let's open the slides where we were talking about the ER. This one, we can see it here, I guess. Look, how we count ER. Uh, Literally, it is engagement rate. That means that all the total number of interaction. Uh, for example, let's say you have 1,000 subscribers on the channel. 1,000 subscribers on the channel, and for example, daily your posts are viewed by hundreds followers, 100 subscribers, and it will make 10% engagement rate. That means only 10% of the audience is engaged to the daily posts of the channel. So I hope it is clear. And to get this information, you will not find it on Telegram, but you can find it in our catalog, for example, or channel analytics on Collega.io. Uh, I hope you could find our website so you can check there. Every channel has its ER. Yeah, thanks, Nick.
Oh, yeah. The second question here I saw in the chat was whether the channel analytics is publicly available. Yeah, it is. It is. That's true. You can find, just as now Nazar mentioned, if you go to telemetry.io or Tegestat, you'll find any sort of information that you need to. And we strongly recommend you to do this before you run any sort of campaign. Nazar, keep on going.
I I suppose it's yours, the next one as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, you already answered on two questions. Yeah, yeah. The other question was why channels make discounts in hot offer sections. Well, it depends on the channel owner. Maybe he wasn't receiving enough ad offers from advertisers and he was just willing to give this sort of discount. Sometimes people create special offers. We also have, if for example a person has several channels, right, he's got three different channels, but in a similar topic. All of them are related to business. And he's saying, well, if you're willing to buy advertisement in one of my channels, I will give you a discount into my other channels. And you've got this package of three channels with a smaller price. Um, it's just more profitable, and for you and for advertiser works for both teams.
Yeah, thanks. Let me answer the question. What is the minimum budget for the first ad campaign? There was such a question. First of all, it depends on your goal. If it is just a trial, there is no minimum budgets. You can just try and buy one ad in one channel, one placement, for example, for $50, let's say, because the channel prices are all different. Only the channel owners can set the prices in the catalog. So you choose where you want to be promoted in, and you can just spend $50 to check it and to see how it works. After you've checked it out, I suppose the appropriate budget for crypto company is around $10 or $20,000 to get some good results. Yeah. What else? Um, where we stopped? There's a campaign. All right. It's me again. Will a personal manager agree the bloggers list with me? Does he help to create and ads content? Look, all the channels that are in our catalog, they all agree to work with us, and they agree to our user agreement. And so if you uh, we shouldn't talk to them much. We just can propose our ads to them, and they can confirm it or decline it. It depends on them. We shouldn't talk with them at all. So yeah, our managers, they just select the channels, they create the list of the channels, and they send it to you. So does he help to create an ad content? Look, if you have some pictures, some text, I guess we can help to create an appropriate one, that type of advertisements that is more used on Telegram, that is more efficient on Telegram based on our experience only. So yeah, we can help with that as well. Um, all right. For what cases ads in bots working best? Um, I guess the best cases to promote in bots when you want to spread some news, some, for example, it can be a media, it can be a Telegram channel that mm, that is occupied with some news things like newspapers or something. I think it is the best case because you can reach the big audiences with cheap costs. So yeah, I guess it is the case. Maybe Nick, you have something to add here.
Not really. I've worked with the bots several times, and for me, it only worked out good in case of investing projects. So there are different bots giving signals for investing and buying certain investments, right? Then that's the only thing when bots worked out really good for my client. Otherwise, I've used them. They were fine. I wouldn't say that's a bad tool. That's definitely a good tool to use, but it's only for some particular cases. It doesn't work all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, other any other questions? I don't see.
I want to thank our
Sure.
moderator. Yeah.
Yep, that's true. Thank you. And I also want to thank everyone for coming. That's pretty much it from our side. Um, I hope we answered on all of the questions that you had, and the information that we gave to you was also useful. Thank you once again that you were here with us today, and have a nice evening. We'll send you all the information tomorrow through our bot.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed that, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.